Alright, YouTubers and all my subscribers, I know you've wanted to see an update of the Craftsman, as it was called before, monster mower. Now it's just off-road mower, because this is what the original idea was, is basically to make a four-wheeler out of a lawnmower. Even though I already have a four-wheeler, I just wanted to see if I could make something like that. It actually has Yamaha Warrior front end in it. I just split the frame down the center and then welded it on the outsides of my frame. The ball joints and bushings in the A-arms are a little worn out, so they flop around a bit, but I got it for free and it'll basically handle like a freaking four-wheeler would. I gotta hook up the steering yet. It's got Maxxis Razor tires on the front. They're all chewed up. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see that pretty good. I don't have any idea what happened to them, but they were like that whenever I got them. Got the gold rims, shock covers and everything. I put the 15 horse overhead valve back in because it's a way more dependable motor. It doesn't build quite as much horsepower as the twin, but I actually have this thing running dialed in perfect. As you can see how much higher it was before I lowered it back down with all this suspension I have in it now. That's where the steering arm is, and look at how low it is to the ground. So I have to cut that off up in there and try to figure out a way to put these at the best angle I can where they're not going to rub. The back end, I figured I was going to end up using those, so I just chopped them at an angle like that, but I don't know that I'm going to. I might build like a skid plate underneath the rear end. And before, this was actually below the transaxle. Now it's back from it and down about an inch, but it's 6 inches back. So that's why in the fender there it sits like that. But it'll actually, up hills and everything, probably be able to hill climb with it, which is kind of what I wanted to do. Got everything welded in. It's not extremely strong at this point right now, but I'm going to tie everything in to this back plate and maybe through it into these other supports that I had. We'll have to see what happens. And these back fenders chopped again. I know a long time ago, whenever it was a racing mower, or was gonna be a racing mower, it never actually got finished, I had them chopped right down on these edges and flared up. But these tires down this low in the fender, and they're already cut from factory, from what they were factory, I mean, they rubbed right here. So I didn't want them flexing any and catching the fender too much, so I just cut them, flared them up, and it should work really good like that. Looks pretty decent too. I'm gonna get some like black iron pipe and build a rack off of all this and put a hitch on the back, so if I want to, I can haul a little trailer with wood or something and have my rack out, you know, out like that. Put my gas cans in there, because if I want to do any long trips or anything, my fuel tank is like only a gallon or something, just a little tiny thing, but it should all work this time. Being back behind the drive axle instead of down below it, it shouldn't pop teeth on the chain or on the sprockets. So hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more updates. It should be going within, I don't know, a month or so. It should be ready to go. Thanks for watching.